from that whole season of the allegations and sickness and everything, is there anything you wish your father would have done different?
We used to wrestle about the church. And I would be on him like, bro, what's you know, what does this look like? Now, before I really started preaching, I really wasn't caring about succession. I don't even think I even knew what that was. Just being honest with you.
Yeah.
You feel me? As things go on, you working in a place, you're doing this, you're doing that, all of these types of things, you're vested. Revelation, understanding. It's like this is what kingdom is. You feel me? And our bouts were, he just didn't want to put that on my siblings' eye. At least that's what he said to us.
Yeah.
Because after his transition, I've had 3 different associates of his who don't even know each other all come to me and tell me verbatim the same story.
Which is?
Your dad wanted you to step into that role. He just didn't think that you were ready yet. And so I got that. I know that. That's confirmed with me now. And so I don't get distracted because I know what my daddy really wanted. And being a father now. You got kids?
No, sir. And my wife is
I
pregnant.
was about to say.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Boy!
Hey!
Father of one.
Yes, sir. It's on the way.
RA3 on the way, man.
I love
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes,
Come
sir.
on,
Coming soon.
man. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. It's on the way.
It's soon as that Negro slide. I don't know if you have a boy or girl. I don't know. Boy, young
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
What you think you know is going to be turned upside down. And being a father, I understand the schizophrenia that my dad was functioning in. That this is what I want and this is what's right. But I've been through so much crap that I don't want you to have to deal with And so as a father covers and protects a son or a daughter, it's very difficult then to send that same son or daughter out to war when you've been out there getting your butt kicked. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I get it. My thing was, bro, you trained us to be soldiers. You're a gladiator.
So when that was happening, you was asking him like, Pops, like, make me the successor.
I never said that.
Okay.
She wanted to.
I wanted to ensure that everything that he preaches, everything that he spoke, the kingdom that is represented was properly transferred. Because there's so many others who are watching that. So I'm gonna tell you what's happening. You have kingdom, which is transfer, all right? Then you have church, which is selected and voted on. So you got kingdom, monarchy, all of that. Then you got companies and the worldly way to do things. If we look at our God, he's the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob,
A lineage.
Israel, a whole nation. You feel me? Yeshua comes as the begotten son, and he tells you and I that we're what? Joint heirs to inherit and walk in. Churches oftentimes keep starting over because they vote on a new leader to come in that has no connection to what's been established. And so now it restarts and it restarts and we don't build. I really think that that is a issue with black folk.
Yeah.
That we don't truly understand. If you think about it, right now most people are first or second generation in whatever they in.
Absolutely.
Versus the others,
10th.
come on, dynasty.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this with it. So everything happens, of course, at this moment right now as we're speaking presently. Pastor Jamal Bryant is at New Birth. And, you know, that's a part of came up with my dad, of course, that whole generation of pastors.
They're in that Generation X.
That Generation X, man. So of course, like like an uncle to me, treated me right. So all love for him. But for you personally,
Mm-hmm.
my question to you is, how do you feel about the state of New Birth right now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you good with that? Are you settled? Or are you still feeling as if a little unsettled in your spirit?
Definitely unsettled in my spirit. And actually, unsettled is not the word. I'm very settled in my spirit.
Okay.
Because I know what's going on. When I say I know what's going on, I don't know what's going on at the church. I don't follow the church on social. I'm not involved. My phone doesn't ring to be part of anything unless a legacy member may transition and their family may call and say, hey, we'd like Ed to do the eulogy or, you know, whatever within the service. Because again, that's 30 years of relationship that it's just as solid as these floors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Outside of that, I'm not aware of what's taking place. What I'm aware of is there are many members that reach out to me and say, hey, I'm only here because I don't have anywhere else to go. The spirit of the house has changed. You know, you get where I'm going.
Yeah.
And there are many who are starving for a word spiritually because of the word that they grew up on, the word that built them. And that goes back to what I was talking about when churches reset.
Yeah.
Now what happens to those who built this? Where do they go?
Are
follow
you
me?
welcome? And Shaggy, you look like you about to jump into.
Yeah, I was just about to talk. I was just about to say that. I was just talking about. I was talking about a different church and how they did things differently, and somebody was explaining to me different cultures. So you saying like, as far as like when people get new leaders, it sets a new culture in that church.
It can.
And it's like that. If you're used to the culture of what it used to be, and now you transition into a culture that's different now because of the new leader, is unsettling. You saying?
And that culture word is a unique word to me, because when we're flowing in the Holy Spirit, it should just be consistent, and we should just keep going up in glory. You follow me?
Yeah.
But if it's a whole new place, then we got more questions than answers now.
Yes, sir.
And how did we get here? So I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, but I'm aware of what's going on.
It's different.
And it's a very harsh reality for many of us.
Yes,
And it's in the city so much different now. I mean, the times is different. I'm sure that when you guys were at the head, Atlanta's just different in general. And of course, like you said, any leader, you bring a different kind of style. It's the reality of it. What I was curious on is, like right now in this moment, are you welcome home if you wanted to go? Let's say you wanted to come on a Sunday, be a part of it. If you decided right now, hey, I want to join the leadership team.
Great question.
Yeah. What do you think will happen?
I feel welcome and unwelcome.
Okay.
I feel welcome by that congregation,
Okay.
because you got new congregants who may or may not know who I am, who may or may not know who our family is. Then you have legacy congregants who we still talk, text, whatever the case may be. You follow me? That is celebrated.
Yeah.
Then from a leadership standpoint, because there's no communication there, then don't know what to expect. And when you've tried to make communication and it's not received, then there's no way you can feel welcome. You follow me?
Yeah.
It's just the reality of it.
That's the reality of it right now. But is that you don't like that, or are you okay with? Like you said, are you just at
Blessed
peace
are
with
the
it?
peacemakers. It's the words of Jesus, Beatitudes. And so peacemaking, sometimes it requires tension. Sometimes, if you and guys can do this, I don't know about young ladies, sometimes it can get a little tough for young ladies, but guys can get in a straight out fight
Right, and then be cool.
And then
and then
be
go
cool
play
after.
basketball right there in the
Yeah.
center.
Right, be cool right after.
But we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Bro, that was up, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do that no more, man.
Right.
So we now set a standard of what was done, how it was offensive, and how we move on.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Many people will run away from the confrontation because that confrontation causes them to have to really face themselves.
Yeah.
So oftentimes we just have to sit in the position of, I'm a peacemaker. And whenever that peaceful opportunity presents itself, then I'm ready to make peace.
So you are open to it?
Absolutely. You heard what I said?
Yeah.
You reach out, you don't get no response. You call, you text, you email.
Got you.
Y'all hit me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
La put you in the chat. I'm like, get that fake account out of here, man. He was like, no, he coming to the city. I'm like, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. You know, because you hear everybody's story about y'all.
Right.
But it's, you know, you don't really hear y'all's story as often from y'all.
It's a lot of ventriloquists out there.
And that's what you doing in your book, Son of a Bishop.
Come on.
You giving us an insight on the real deal story.